What is up? Anybody just logging in? I've got to change this header, so give me a second here. There we go. What's up, Yankees? How you doing? I opened one of these up last night because I was kind of bored of Hanger. It's just so I can get some different basketballs in. There was some Morants and stuff into it, but these will go into the store because I know some people are trying to collect these guys like Washington uh, and Culver. Everybody political is trying to get in touch with me to vote, having me vote for him. Giannis, Reddish rookie, playbook, Hunter classics. I think the classics are only Hanger exclusive, if I remember right. Reddish again, Paschal, Porter Jr., Barrett. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it at all. Contenders baseball, just never have been. I don't know what it is with it. And thanks, Pug, for licking me. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, these here were pretty cool. I picked them up just because I had to get some kind of basketball orders in because you never want to lose what you get from the distributor, so you always got to buy extra stuff. And the idea behind it was to have some stuff, some Rance Zions, Kobe's, and Tyler Heroes to grade out to use for different things. Pretty old glovage on. You guys can see there is some Garbage Pile Kids, yeah. Do you believe it? Those collector boxes are selling for $180? Insane. See, we pull some craziness out of here. Plus, I was trying to get some basketball for the store that would be relatively onto the cheaper side. I realized my camera was so low. How that looks there. I thought there was a thick card way back there. Devontae Graham. These go every which way. Sekou Doumbouya. I couldn't even get it out. Any Threads rookie. Paschal, Prestige rookie. There's a LeBron, Threads. Jackson Hayes rookie. Another LeBron. I didn't have any LeBrons in the last one. There we go. Morant, playbook rookie. Grabbed the wrong sleeves there. Got an SGC order coming in either Monday or Tuesday. Depending if they actually shipped it out today. So we'll see here. There'll be a reveal next week. It has some of my stuff and Brian's in it. I saw the grade, so I'm not going to say nothing on to it, but because he likes the blind reveal. Okay, that works. I just read that. I was like, eh. It's so hard because I have to catch myself, but all right, that works. PJ Washington rookie. Another Paschal. There's a Kobe White rookie from, I don't know, I guess that's just a regular Chronicles card. No, just regular Panini and Chronicles. These are just kind of cool because my idea is that if they grade out to be 10s and stuff, they would be great to use as either giveaways or into some repack stuff to where I have a high value or a card in there and I need something to just add a little spice to it to bring up the price. We'll see what happens. It is real tough on selecting the grading cards, I will not lie. Keldon Johnson. There's a Luca from Luminance. Full rookie. Culver rookie. Okay, so now we're going like this the whole way around. All right. Now we got our classics. You got Wahi, Brandon Clark rookie. There's a Kobe White. And granted, these things are very plentiful out there, but I think a lot of people may not be grading these. I have no idea. I haven't really paid much attention to the grading market on any kind of Chronicles stuff. But, like I said, if they can get 10'd out, actually this one will not 10. I'm already looking at it. I'll put it in the store cheap. It has white on top right corner. Hunter rookie. Rui rookie. I think that's the Emerald version. Paschal rookie. Rui Crusade. That's kind of cool. Is that numbered? Of course not. Why would it be for me? This looks different. It has to be a version, because look. The bronze silver. Oh, it is. It's a prism. Green prism. Grading on the painting or grading on what I'm doing? The painting, it would be, if you're not going to grade it, and it's more just for some for PC. I usually have to look up comps on a lot of that stuff to see where it's at in value. Culver. There's a Zion. Essentials. Yeah, I kind of figured onto it. I was looking at them all. I think a lot of it, though, is when you look at them when they're pulling them out of their packs, those dudes are ripping quick, too. Yeah, I honestly I just put them in these until it's time to grade, and I look them over. If it's bad, I just don't even care anymore. Porter green. Well, that's way off center there. All right, let me open this last one up so I don't knock anything over here. Tomorrow I'll be breaking into Monster Den. We're doing some mosaic football. I got some no huddle and some cello boxes and stuff. I think we're just gonna do one no huddle, one no cello, PYT style, pretty cheap. And then we'll do the Chargers as a giveaway. Or not giveaway, a final filler. I'm sorry, final filler. A little bit different. Yeah, I just saw the Kobe White real quick. And if I see a white quarter, it's just done. What the hell do you have? Oh. I heard a dog come around down here or something. I thought she brought her cookie down here earlier. Yeah, see, I can see that right on top right easily. This is just because I've been doing stuff really quickly, if I can get there. It's just a real little speck. Oh, that was the older finest. They're real low pops. Very, very low. Morant. And that'll go in the store too. Like I said, I can see the white on some of these. R.J. Barrett rookie. Goga. Kendrick Nunn. R.J. Barrett again. Playbook. Tyler Hero from Classics. Yeah, you are right, man. A lot of these are pretty bad in corners. Harden. Little. Lots of Eric Paschal. This one's actually numbered out of 499. Way off centered though. Nice look at Giannis. I believe that's the green version. Oh, here we go. Prism Kendrick Nunn. That's the or not the variation, but the heck was that called? These were just rarely inserted in. That might be worth going to get graded, actually. The rookie card emblem is on it. Yeah, Prism Update. That's what it was. I couldn't think of it top of my head. There's only a couple dudes in it, too. That grades out of 10, I'll be happy. Drummond. A little Sekou action from Essentials. Put him here for now. Kobe Martin. Rui Recon. Green Paschal. Huh. Lots of craziness in these. But yeah, I'm going to put some of this stuff in the store people want. I was just something to open different that I haven't really opened. Looking for a couple small cards to throw into a, what do you call it, the value for another PSA order coming in. I mean, a lot of low-end stuff here. Like I said, it'll get popped in. Probably start doing it tonight with pictures and stuff. Now I'm kind of curious because I wasn't really looking at that Kobe White earlier. Yep, right on top of the dude's head. I think 8s and 7s were... No, I did not grab any WNBA Prism. That stuff has dropped immensely in price recently. Yeah. Wasn't staring at these real good at first. Okay, here's the ones I pulled last night. Oh, these are all... There really wasn't many from last night. But I figured I'd try to get some basketball in the store and stuff that could be reasonably priced out for everybody. Oh yeah, you talking about the WNBA? I heard somebody silver took off at like 300 and something raw, and it was down to 170 a couple days later. That's why I'm not really a huge fan. of that stuff. And I think when you look at their attendance per game, what's it average a game? Like 6,000 fans? I mean, people are trying to find the next big thing out there. I got it, but definitely not that. Definitely not that at all. At least 3 cards we'll try. Oh, with that you said X Factor. I should say Fractor. Peyton Manning. I think that the top level is really high on sevens and eights, if I remember right. It's been a while, Charles. You might know more offhand. It's been a while since I played with some of the stuff from back then, but I want to say the top levels for the sevens and eights were really, really um, real high up in numbers. Nines, there's some on there. I can't remember how many, and I know the pops on tens are low. It's like trying to get a fucking, or I should say that, card from like the 70s or something graded. It's hard. You gotta look also on those the Peyton Manning. He was talking about that X Factor from I think it was like 2003. You gotta look on those too because I wish I had still a Brian's Henderson here and he gave me the grade. Just from it sitting for so long, it got that powdery film over it, and it had to, you had to get it wiped down really good to come off, and it cleaned up real nice. But those are, I think that was in this last batch too. I forgot to see what that graded out as. What's up, Derby? How you been doing? Yeah, and I think from 2003, if I remember right, there's a lot of scratches on those from the way the guys would slide the cards back then. Not saying they won't come out, but you gotta be careful with them. Because wasn't that was the year where there was one per box, if I remember right? Oh no, wait, refractors were one per box, I think. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long now. I think X fractors came two per case. Are they? I'll have to really look at it. It's been a long time. I haven't really played with that years. What's up, ABCs? I didn't even realize that I kind of. Oh, I have these tilted. That's why. I was like, it kind of looks like my camera is like way off in Never Land. I heard about your stroke. You're doing better now, though, right? Yeah, that's what I think they were. I thought they were too, but if they're uncirculated, I'm not too sure. Then 2003, I was more into buying. What was I buying in 03? Wow, I can't remember. I think it was hockey. Might have been. Yeah, LeBron came out that year too because I started picking those up. But a lot of LeBron stuff I remember offhand because her brother came. Yeah, that would have been then. Yeah, Because I remember her one brother came down. I was buying boxes and hoarding it. I'd buy two. One I'd open, one I'd keep. Because I was pulling a lot of the Ultra LeBrons, Upper Deck Premier, Fleer Tradition, Fleer Mystique. That's just funny because back then, like Raw, those things were like 25, $30 a card. I've seen some crazy LeBrons in price. Now, I do have some of the big boy boxes from that year of LeBron's rookie in there, such as Topps Chrome and Bowman and stuff, but I only kept one box of each, and I'm afraid to even open, sell it, or anything. Those have been tucked away for years. They've never even seen, I would say, the light outside of a house, except for when I was driving, because when I was moving from place to place, they were always with me. It was bad when I was more worried about how I was going to fit 2 tubs of cards in my vehicle over my clothes and military gear back then. Did they start you in physical therapy yet, Derby, to try to get you going again? I don't know how long. I think it's after 30 days they do it, but I know you said it was like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, there's some insane prices on some of that stuff. Very insane. Like I have a lot of boxes from like Crosby and Ovechkin rookie year that I bought. I have a case of the cup. Like I am deathly afraid to break the case of the cup. I was home on vacation when that came out because it was like that, and then I think somebody did a buyback that year. I can't remember if it was Upper Deck or Leaf did a buyback product too. I walked in there and he had a box plus a full case left. And I opened the box up, didn't hit nothing. I think it was I had a Lundqvist rookie if I remember right out of it. But yeah, I put the other stuff away. It just scares me sometimes when I think about it. What's up, Chat Town? Does anybody here know about this new Garbage Pail Kid stuff? Why it's so pricey other than sketch cards? I don't even want to open it to be honest, but I picked it up just because it's the 35th anniversary. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just know I'll pull these down. I'll see them like that. Now, I picked these up with my regular orders just because I used to like Garbage Pail Kids when I was young, man. And the way Pokemon took off, I was like, Garbage Pail Kids have been around a lot longer. Now, they are more controversial than a Pokemon card, but I don't know. Yeah, I haven't opened anything up. I remember I probably bought between Series 1 and Series 3. I bet you and my mom, we probably had purchased around 20 boxes worth of those Garbage Pail Kids. And I wasn't allowed to do anything but put them in these binders back then, the little 9-page binders and build sets and stuff. And whenever I left the army, those somehow were in the attic and our house leaked, and it ruined that. Like my old Atari and video games, I still had the boxes for. If Brian was here, he'd know what I was talking about. But man, I can't believe I forgot all about them Garbage Pail Kids from when I was young. Oh yeah, if you have it's the 1A, it's a little vampire dude. I can't remember what his name is now. Nick something. I can't remember. He's the one that's like really high up there, PSA 10. I never watched any of the movies at all. I do have Garbage Pail Kid stuff that I put on order. There's one it's like this $400 box that I got. I have no idea what it is, what it's of. That comes out end of the year. I'm probably gonna really seriously have to tell Boyd to come in here if I decide to open that, because it will scare me because I'll have no idea what everything is. And then I got some Champions Pass on pre-order too. Do you guys remember Bebe's Kids, the movie? We're starting talking about old cartoons now. I remember like Fat Albert was like a big huge hit back in the day. Heathcliff, the A Team. Um, I mean, I'm not talking like Transformers, He Man, and stuff like that, of course. Inspector Gadget. You know, my second wife, I've only had two of them, just so y'all tracking here. She had this huge collection. Like, her father was a city police officer, but he owned his own baseball card shop in town. And I got to see his collection back in the day, and he gave me little bits and pieces when I married her. That's where some of my vintage did come from. They were like 60s and back. She had all these old, like, non-sport sets. This is no joke. If she still has a lot of that stuff, it is worth lots of money. She had three complete sets of the Pokemon first series. I remember it because I had the boxes and we used to laugh about it all the time. The only reason I got them because somebody told me to buy them, and I just set them home and never did nothing with them. But I got them in like different languages too. Two of the boxes. I forget what they are. I want to say like one's like German or Portuguese, and one's like somewhere out in Asia type deal. But when you're in Hawaii, you get all that crazy stuff. Yes, Smurfs. She had like Smurfs too that were in there. She had Marvel stuff. I mean, literally, like she brought all this stuff whenever we moved to Georgia, and we used to laugh about the Pokemon because she had full sets of stuff. There's a guy in DC Sports that just sold a big chunk of his collection. He had unopened boxes and packs all from the first editions and stuff. And I've been talking to a couple people that are huge Pokemon people. I don't know if I still. Let me see if I still have the picture on my phone of the boxes. Probably don't. If I have, maybe you guys will know. No, I'm not seeing them. I think I'm too far back now. I must have deleted them. Because a lot of times I take so many pictures with my phone for listings, I just start deleting everything on here. Yeah, I'm not seeing them. But yeah, she has so much of that stuff. She had Shira cards. I remember those too. But yeah, she had them all in these binders. And when we left, uh, boy, we ever pack out that car with two cats and everything. I don't know how we got all that stuff down here with the military gear now in an SUV. But we had some serious stuff, and I mean, Because we didn't want to ship any of this hard stuff. Oh, you know what it was? We made a second trip back and I picked stuff up we left too. I remember. That's it too. Oh yeah, I had these on pre-order. The hobby and the collector's edition. I just haven't opened them. I don't know if it's something I should open or just keep aside since it's 35th anniversary. And like 2 and 3 years down the road, if these things go stupid crazy, then sell them or what? I mean, I can tell you the collector's edition are selling $180 was the last I saw like 2 days ago on eBay sold, and the regular hobbies were like $75. I'm like, wow. You know, and I heard a lot of people talk about them Black Lotuses. I know there's a lot of fakes out there and stuff, but you know, why couldn't we have known this stuff way back then? Yeah, I'll probably hold them. Now I do have blaster boxes of the Topps Chrome coming out, so I'll probably just sell those if anybody wants them. And then I got like I ordered a couple hobby boxes for myself to put away, but I figured I'd grab some blasters in case anybody would want them for nostalgia purposes. You know, hey, my cousin was a big got Star Wars and Star Trek. No, I did not. I don't do contenders baseball at all. Never was a fan of it at all. I have a tub of He-Man and a tub of Transformers. Some of the He-Mans are still in the original cases, never opened. I have a He-Man, a Prince Adam, Skeletor. I have another Skeletor where you used to touch this chest and it would like do battle damage. There's Tila, Ram Man, some bee-looking dude. Merman's up there. And there's one more. Trapjaw. Those are the ones I got. They're still encased. Never played with. Now I got ones I played with too, with all the little accessory toys, which I seen are kind of crazy in price. What made me mad was they threw my Grayskull and Snake Mountain away whenever the roof caved in. Oh, Magic Lego used to be able to talk. Well, it was a Snake Mountain had the microphone. Snake Mountain had the microphone to it. That's what it was. Yeah, I had those. And I still had some Transformers. Well, a lot of the Transformers I played with, but when I was, I want to say it was like 2001 or two, I was a recruiter, and I ended up going to this auction place with a couple of my buddies back then, and they had a lot of unopened Transformers. I think I spent like $300 or $400 on this lot. So I got all the Dinobots that are unopened, an Optimus Prime, a Megatron. Um, there's a bunch of the little cars. If you remember, like the real little guys, used to like open up like Bumblebee and stuff like that. They were like $5 in your local GBs and Hills and KB toy stores. There was like 20 different ones of those in there. There was whoever the ambulance dude was. I think Ironhide. No, Ratchet. Ratchet. But yeah, I still got some of those. Yeah, we went to this auction thing. I just saw it and I thought it was the coolest thing ever, so I bought them because they were still in the boxes, had all their little pieces and everything. And the real big thing was I wanted because of Dinobots. That's why I bid on so high. Yep. The first thing I did, opened up and played with them. Now, so I can't remember if it was for Christmas or my birthday. people would get me double, and that's how I have a couple of the He-Mans that weren't opened up too. Some of them I bought years ago, like back in 2000s off of eBay, early 2000s. There were a lot of board games that we used to play as a kid. If you have all the pieces to them, they're selling for stupid amounts, $400 or $500. Kind of like the Dungeon and Dragon looking like type games. It's really, if you start looking at some of this stuff, you're just like, wow, man, I used to play with these as a kid, and kind of like they were like little Risk games and Dungeons and Dragons with all these little medieval made up characters and stuff, and they're worth so much money. I used to have a lot of micro machines. Used to take them to school. That was like the cool thing when I was in like fourth and fifth grade. Micro machines, bring them to school. Then like over the movie Over the Top came out, and somebody ended up getting this over the top arm wrestling thing in there. So then we used to just arm wrestle all during recess and any class that we had tested, and we were done after the test. I remember that we were all about Over the Top. But you remember, like, where all that stuff was cool when you were young, and then when you got in, like, junior and senior high school, it was, like, over with it. I just want a Nintendo Switch for 36 bucks. That's coming in the mail. I'm going to start playing Nintendo Switch. I don't even know what the heck's on it. Anybody here play Among Us? The word among, and then the second word us. I kind of, like, put those together. I just put it on my computer, and I've been trying to figure it out. I've been playing it by myself, and they put all these dummies out there. So they call them Dummy 1, Dummy 2, and Dummy 3, not making fun of anybody. Yeah, I just got it because it's just something to keep my mind just like off of other things and stuff. Like, I don't want to be in the Raz rooms constantly. I didn't show you guys. I'll probably do in a video eventually one day. Rios Refractor rookie came in today. I think this is the only other things recently. These are from Absolute. I gotta look them over. Burrow, two Tuas, a Herbert and a Herbert Green. I think I got that for $7 and a Raz. Figure what's the worst they could do? They're not gem it and just sell them raw. I haven't had a video game system since I got a Wii. A Wii, yeah, a Wii. When I bought my new car, they gave you a free Wii. And they gave me like this fishing game that you hook this contraption up to the remote control, and you would be fishing. It would vibrate, crazy. And then there was a hunting game. You had this little sawed-off looking shotgun thing. That was the last video game system I owned, a Wii, way back in the day. Before that, it was either an Xbox or PlayStation 2 I had. Or an Xbox 360, one of the two. NBA Jam. CBC just picks on the kids and kill them all the time. He gets parents coming on there. Man, just kidding. I haven't really played anything really online. I mean, I got a little phone game I play, some Game of Thrones thing. That's about it. And literally, you have about enough that you get to do like an hour a day, and that's it. It was probably, think about this. I redeployed in 2010. In 2011, around January, I got put on being a casualty assistant. So it was basically for somebody that loses their spouse who's in the military overseas, right? Well, the lady I had was always gone with her business, and then I ended up having kidney stones removed, which knocked me out for like a month and a half of work. So I found a game called, I can't remember what it was called, Over Kings or something. I played the crap out of it. That's why I started getting back into video games for a while. Then the servers died onto it. Nobody wanted to play anymore, and that's the bad thing is that once the servers die, they just let them go because those guys make their money all up front. Oh, look at that. Burrow's up on there. I knew somebody just tagged me for some reason. Burrow Immaculate. 26 per. I see my phone blowing up, and I'm like, what is going on here? It's a nice card for Immaculate, but those things you can't ever grade. So I hate. I sit there and like I'll get all these weird text messages when I go live, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm like my stream just went crappy or what. Just a whole lot of craziness on the phone. Uno. Used to play as a kid. Uno and Skippo. Skippo was another fun one. Yeah, I'm not like a real big gamer or anything like that. I just seen that Among Us, and everybody's always having fun with it, trying to figure out who the, I guess the bad person is in the group or whatever they call it. I have no idea. Can't remember. I guess if you had like a group of 10 people playing it and stuff, everybody has a good game. It's supposed to be only for Android, but I found a way to put it on Windows. And I was messing around with it, and then I had a break go off, and I was like, oh, let me stop what I'm doing. Oh, I remember Phase 10, yep. Phase 10. Euchre, I remember playing, and I never even heard of Euchre until probably when I got married. My second wife, her family used to play Euchre all the time. And what was bad was her family liked to play poker. We did this vacation in Myrtle Beach for like a week. We were there, and they all wanted to have two poker nights, and I was like, I don't like playing poker anymore. It just was an addictive thing, and there was a time when I was up a lot and I lost because I got very greedy, and it was like my learning curve on don't ever be greedy, cash out when you're high. All right, Magnus, I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I ended up winning like $150 off of them all off of playing quarters and stuff like that. They used to get mad because they couldn't figure out what I was doing. Was I lying? Did I really have a hand? Was I bluffing? Uh, Anybody do DraftKings and have a good lineup for me? Need a lineup this weekend. I'm thinking Gaskins is going to have a decent game for what his value is, and probably Edwards Hilaire. Rogers and freaking Devontae Adams just too high priced. There's got to be somebody better for the value. No idea though. I got to figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna restock the store this weekend. Might be a little bit some tonight. Tomorrow, like I said, I got a break going, and then I got to honor the kids trick or treating from 5 to 8 p.m. So kind of kills part of my night. But if I get everything out of the break sorted and shipped out early, I'll finish it up Sunday. But I'm gonna add basketball into it mostly, and that's just the stacks of stuff that'll start going in. Now for DraftKings, are you talking about fantasy football? Because it's different in the price realms of this stuff. I'll have to take a look at it and see. I didn't even think about him. I'm trying to find the best budget team out there to produce the most points. Because there's a lot of dudes that'll be like anywhere from 4 to 5,000 that you spend on them that produce over 10, 20 points sometimes. I did well the other night on Monday or wait, Thursday night football was last night. Thursday night because it was the Falcons game. I'll take a look at Beasley and see. I'm thinking there has to be some good old picks out there. I am 5-2 in one league and 3-4 in the other. COVID hurt me 2 weeks straight on both my teams bad with them reshifting schedules. But a good thing is those teams no longer have a bye week with the high end players I like to use, so I might be able to end up pretty good. Well, hello, Pug. Wakey, wakey, huh? Yeah, no. Nobody wants to see you. No, you're not going on camera. No. And now she's awake. You won't hear her snoring. That's me just playing with her now. One day I'll put her on camera so you guys can see what I have to put up with down here. Oh, all right. Who's a bum? I should end out the year pretty well on both of them. Oh man, it's already 7:30 tonight. I got grocery shopping done. I'm gonna try cooking me a nice what do you call it, a cowboy ribeye, the one with the bone in tomorrow on the grill real quick. Might be the last day I get to use that sucker for the year. Cook it early, that way I can drop the break. No, it didn't. It did not. Yeah, I this year's football is all messed up. Yeah, I picked it up today. I bought candy bars for the kids. I just got full size. I put them in the fridge so they stay nice and cool for them. Uh, my plan is so they don't have to come into my door. I'm gonna just pull my car out backwards, about halfway out of the garage, and then just be on my trunk, or my open up the hatch in the back of the SUV and just sit there and hand out. I didn't even decorate this year either. Craziness. Last year I had all kind of decorations up. You guys seeing a flash on the screen because my other computer's about to go to sleep on me. All right, I'll talk to you later, CBC. I'm gonna head out too. I'm gonna try to get some stuff done here. I gotta get some pictures, some basketball in the store for everybody. Um, yeah, I got probably about good. It's gonna take a while. If I can get about 40 in tonight and 40 before the weekend ends, I'll call that a successful weekend. Other than that, you guys have a good weekend. If you guys are in the Monster Den, I'll be in there tomorrow live. Don't know every time I'll break, but it'll either be before trick or treating or right afterwards. But take care and have a good night.